How's it going, guys? JP here, and welcome to Body Bags week number 12. The film that I'm going to be reviewing today is Species from the year 1995 with a tagline of Man cannot resist her, mankind may not survive her. So this is sci-fi horror here once again. I believe last week I did a different sci-fi horror film. It was Leviathan. Don't know why I'm on a sci-fi horror kick right now, but I've been enjoying them a little bit. So, Species. It opens up with a little girl locked in a room. Now, this room is located in some kind of government research facility. You get the idea that she's quarantined off, and they're going to gas her. She notices that something's up, and she basically escapes. And she doesn't escape through, outsmarting the people trying to kill her. She just uses brute force. So right away we know that something's up with her because she busts through glass or a door, which seems like it's pretty strong considering the location and the scenario in which she's placed. Um, so we know something's up with her. It turns out the leader of this government experiment brings in a team of people and says, "Hey, look, we got a problem here. We created a human slash alien hybrid and she escaped. I need you people to help track her down and kill her." So he goes into the story of how she was created, and it turns out that the United States and Earth or whatever sent out a transmission into space with a few things. Just basically things explaining who we are, uh, explaining things about us, which I'm pretty sure this might have actually happened in real life. Um, but it also contained our genetic makeup, which doesn't seem too smart, sending that out for anybody to find. And years later, we get an answer. So basically, the answer, they seem friendly because they share a secret to some sort of renewable fuel source or something. I can't really remember. It's not important. What is important is they send a better genetic makeup of human and their own stuff added to it. So being the curious nature that human beings are, of course we see what it is, and of course we create this new living thing, and of course it turned into this little girl. Now they noticed something weird about her, that she was having weird episodes when she was dreaming, and they decide we might need to gas her. Also, she ages at a rapid rate. Within a few months, she is a 12-year-old little girl. The size and shape and look and what a 12-year-old girl would look like. But she's only like 6 months old or something. So yeah, she matures very fast, and they decide to gas her. Now, when they do that, she escapes. The scientist guy gets a team in to track her down. You have a regular group of intelligent people, and you have the badass guy. And then there's another person who's kind of a secondary character, but I thought it was an interesting twist to throw in this movie. He is psychic. He sees different things. He feels things, and I thought that was kind of interesting to throw in a movie about science and about not they throw in a supernatural character in a science fiction movie. It just didn't seem likely, and it kind of is an interesting take on this type of movie. He isn't a huge part of the film, but it was kind of interesting for the parts that he was in, what he was doing, how he was helping, and stuff. Anyway, the goal of this alien slash human hybrid, played by Natasha Hestridge, is to mate. And she wants to mate because it's probably instinctual, plus she kind of sees things, observes the things around her, and sees babies. There's a scene where she's walking down the road and she just sees a bunch of babies and strollers and stuff, and a light bulb goes off and she realizes she needs to mate as fast as possible. So that's pretty much her number one goal. And before that, she was kind of having a bit of a hard time figuring out who she is, what she's there for, where she came from, who made her, how she was created, what her purpose is at all. And it seems like once she finds it, she is willing to do anything to, you know, do it. And um, she's basically on a hunt for a male person to mate with. But she has senses. She's more advanced, more uh, stronger, faster, has different senses that humans don't. She's basically an upgrade from a human being. She can sense people who may be not a good match, much like certain animals can do. She can sense. She sensed a person was a diabetic and she didn't mate with him. Meanwhile, these scientists and stuff are trying to track her down and kill her before she can mate because who knows how fast her this thing will spread across the earth. There also is a bit of social commentary in this one where it kind of touches on what if she is, the better thing? What if she is, the next level? And, you know, also it touches on what if, they sent her to wipe us out because human beings are kind of a cancer or a disease, and what if she's the medicine? So it touches on that a bit. It doesn't go into it too much, which I kind of would have liked to go into it a little bit more. It would have added a whole nother layer to this film, but it is there, and it's nice to see that there's some kind of message or at least some kind of question raised in this film to make it more than just a alien horror film. Um, so yeah, she's basically killing guys that if she fails to have sex with one of them, she kills them. If she finds competition in the world, she's a very animalistic type of instinctual woman, alien, I guess. And she's killing off all her competition, other women. Some decent gore, some decent effects, some poor 90s CGI early on, and some bad CGI in certain places, but overall, decent effects when it comes to the practicals. Um, Early on, she is a girl. She ages fast into womanhood, and she can mate. And overall, it's just kind of a, not super original story, but it's a decent take on the story and the whole, you know, social commentary and stuff. It's cool. I like this one a lot. It's mid 90s, has a little bit of that 90s flair, which is pretty awesome to look back on. Um, and I think that's it for my review. I would give this film a 7.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. Species is pretty cool. It's been a while since I've seen this one. I recommend checking it out. And definitely, if you're interested, there's also some great nudity in it. Which I remember from when I was a kid. That's like the main thing I remembered about it was how often the main character is nude. So yeah, see you guys next time. Peace out and later.